Hello everybody. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, hello, my name is Carly Gifford, and on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I post sit-down videos talking about TikTok drama, influencer beef, celebrity scandal, stuff of that sort. Things that are typically just really fun to talk about and kind of gossip about and speculate, but ultimately they're things that don't really have any sort of an impact on our day-to-day lives, thankfully. Now, at the beginning of each video, I tell you guys which chapstick I'm using and what So right now, I am just drinking some water. I'm using my Hydro Flask X Vans water bottle. I really love this one. I like the little bumper. It's like the bottom of Vans shoes. I am a huge Vans girly. I have over 20 pairs. I absolutely love them. So when my favorite water bottle decided to collab with my favorite shoe brand, I had to get it. So yeah, this is one of my favorite water bottles. And I am using the Tower 28 SOS Lip Softy Balm. I am getting closer and closer to the end of this every single day. I can kind of see how much is left in there. Not much. So I like this stuff. It doesn't taste terrible, but it's also not super pleasant if you get some in your mouth. So just keep that in mind. It is clear, which I like, and the formula is really great and hydrating, but it doesn't taste great. Anyways, okay, let's get into today's video. So today we are going to be talking about Madison Bailey and Rudy Pankow, I believe is how you say his last name. So they both star in the Outer Banks show on Netflix. It's a great show. I have not seen the most recent season, but I know kind of how it ends. In researching for this video, I accidentally ruined it for myself, which honestly, I would have been Googling the ending anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Anyways, so this all kind of started at like season 3. People just noticed that Madison and Rudy, their chemistry on the show wasn't the same that it had been in seasons 1 and 2, and they were kind of like, what's going on with that? Like, that's kind of weird, but okay. Like, there seemed like there was some tension there. So then in like June of 2023, just last year, when the crew started filming for this most recent season in Charleston, South Carolina, there was a dinner that all of the cast went to, and I believe like their significant others or whatever they could bring, like a +1 came with. Now Rudy brought his girlfriend, Elaine Semek, I believe is how you say her last name. Now she was an assistant on Outer Banks, and that's like how they met and they started dating and whatnot. Well, then there was a little bit of drama with that, I think like last year or a year before possibly, where people thought that Elaine was kind of abusive towards Rudy, or like was using him to get more famous, because at the time, of course, he was way more famous than she was because she was an assistant on the show. He was one of the starring characters. He ended up having to come onto Instagram and say like, nope, I love her. She is my girlfriend. Like, there was no abuse here. You know, it was just kind of a weird situation. People were definitely reading way too much into the situation. Anyways, so he's dating Elaine. Well, Madison has a girlfriend named Mariah Linney. Now, supposedly, after this cast dinner, whatever, Madison, Mariah, Elaine, and Rudy all unfollowed each other. And now, okay, I just checked. Madison and Rudy are following each other on Instagram, but none of their significant others are like following any of the other significant others or whatever. You know what I mean? Like the other couple, they're not following each other. So I think now that this has kind of turned into a little bit of a scandal, they probably thought, oh shit, maybe we'll just follow each other and maybe that'll kind of help it die down. Now, neither one of them has come out and addressed anything, but people were like, okay, so that's weird. There was some tension in last season and then they all unfollowed each other. What is going on? Well, then when season 4 came out, there was this scene that ended up going viral because it was the two characters, Key and JJ, were cuddling by a campfire and the camera kept cutting, so they were never in the same shot together. You never saw both of their faces in the same shot, and people were like, wait, did they have to use body doubles? So people were like, whoa, like something must have happened if they had to do body doubles and couldn't even shoot a scene together like that.
The rumor mill is swirling. I need to know what happened behind the scenes in real life, that we are now at the conclusion that Madison and Rudy hate each other so much they had to use stunt doubles to cuddle.
Yeah.
Madeline and Chase, who dated in real life, and they broke up, and they still have that strong chemistry as John B. and Sarah Cameron. And these two, they're using stunt doubles to cuddle?
It really did seem like the chemistry was lost there for them, for sure. I think fans, when the Giara storyline started, I think the Outer Banks fans loved it so much, and they wanted it to like blossom and be as great as the Sarah and John B. connection, and it just didn't seem like they just didn't get there. Like, they just didn't get there.
Do you know how unprofessional of an actor you really genuinely deadass have to be if you have to get a stunt double for a cuddling scene? How insecure is your girlfriend that you have to get a stunt double for a cuddling scene, and the person you're supposed to be cuddling with in real life, she's gay? Like, how?
So that's essentially what the drama is. No one knows what it's about, but trust me, everybody is like, yo, what the heck, wanting to know. Like I said, Madison and Rudy haven't said a word about it. Their significant others haven't said a word about it. And now keep in mind, both couples have been together for like a couple of years now. So kind of longer term, you know, whatever. But anyways, no one's talked about it, but people are like, why did you guys have to stop filming together? And then also, I'm not going to spoil the ending that I know. People felt like in the show, Kiera, Madison's character, didn't have a big enough reaction to something that happened in reference to JJ on the show, Rudy. So people were like, very interesting. Like, why wasn't her reaction bigger or da-da-da-da? And it's like, okay, you guys, to some effect, to some stuff, like, it's probably more of what the director and producers wanted to do with their reactions. It, like, when it comes to a show, how you react or act towards someone in real life can't affect what happens when you're working and acting with each other. Like, there's been countless movies and TV shows where co-stars hated each other but had to play love interests or just friends on a show. So it's like, I don't think that producers and directors take what's happening outside of the show and let it happen on the show. If they're like, no, you guys are in love, your characters are together, you have to try to just get over it and be together on the show. So I kind of think that one is just a bit of a reach. So I don't know. But anyways, that is essentially the drama between Madison and Rudy. So I am very curious to see what you guys think about this whole situation in the comments down below. And if there are any sort of updates, I will let you know. But as of right now, this is pretty much it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will be back in a couple of days with another YouTube video. Bye, guys.